Got
It's
the
like
couple,
every time
the power couple in the basement.
It's like every time I pre-order a game, it comes out like 3 months later on PlayStation Plus. Every time I pre-order a game, it comes out 3 months later on a fucking PlayStation Plus, man.
Thankfully, I haven't had that issue. And hello there, everyone. It is the DOUG here once again, and we are back a little bit late. But we are here for our NFL Week 10 and ncaa Week 11 picks, but we're also going to go over the trade deadline. We got injury reports to talk about. We got the college football playoff rankings to discuss. And I got to sing. So it's going to be a big show tonight. A big, busy fucking show.
Can't do that.
But of course, I do not do this alone, as you guys know. Of course, we have everyone's favorite 49er, the man called Dave.
Get my milk. Oh.
Yeah, apparently he thinks he's Kurt fucking Angle tonight. By the way,
what up? What up?
I'm drinking a pink slushy energy drink, so I'm hypo as fuck right now.
And I'm drinking some 2% red milk.
Fuck my diabetes at this point tonight after the day's gone.
Fuck it.
And of course, I also have everyone's favorite Green Bay Packer fan. One of the only two good Green Bay Packer fans in the world. It is Travis.
Yeah, fuck the Packers.
We didn't do shit. Our team didn't do crap.
Oh, we're going to discuss that. Okay. But let's go over the quick recap of college football from this past week. Oklahoma beat Tennessee, eliminating Tennessee's chances of making the playoffs. Notre Dame barely survives Boston College. Arizona State beat Iowa State. Virginia gets past California. Buffalo beats Bowling Green, and Army beats the Air Force, setting up the big Army-Navy game in a few weeks, where the winner will win that championship trophy. Of course, let's recap now the NFL this past week as well, because we're going to have a big show, because we're going to burn a lot of shit tonight, everybody, so get ready for fun. There we go. So, as far as for the NFL this past week, the Ravens beat the Dolphins, and then the Dolphins did something mentally challenging that boggles the mind. The Atlanta Falcons almost beat the Patriots, but the Patriots won in the end. The Chargers, beat a disabled person up in the Tennessee Titans. The Bears and Bengals we're going to circle around and come back to later. The Steelers beat the Colts. The 49ers easily beat up a mentally challenged person in New York. The Broncos beat the Texans in what might quite possibly be the most boring game of the year. And by the way, just as a heads up, we do have to talk about the Texans injury report. The Vikings upsetted the Lions. The Panthers upsetted the Packers. The Jags win because Geno Smith threw an interception. The Rams had the easiest win of the year over the Saints. The Bills beat the Chiefs, so it was a Halloween miracle.
The Rams screwed the Chiefs.
The Seahawks, yeah.
For once,
yeah. The Seahawks destroyed the Redskins and ended any hope of the Redskins' playoff chances. We'll discuss that here in a minute. And then, of course, lastly, once again, the Cowboys' defense is on a milk carton. It's nowhere to be found, as we made Joby Brissett and the Cardinals look good. So just remember, everybody, here are your top 3 offenses for this coming week. The Colts, the Cowboys, and who's ever playing the Cowboys' defense.
Woohoo! Wait, the Cowboys are on a bye.
We're still going to lose on the fucking bye.
Damn.
We'll lose 80 to 81. By the way, just as a side rant, I wish the Cowboys and Bengals would play each other this year, because there would be, I guarantee both teams would score 80 points.
Probably.
No one's going to tell me I'm wrong, because everyone's like, that guy makes a lot of fucking sense. Corey says, Thundercats, ho! By the way, I am sorry for being hyper right now, folks, but energy drinks do that. So, Travis, while I get the song set up, I gotta sing. Give us over the season standings for the NFL season.
All right, in the basement, still dark. He likes darkness, apparently. Right next to him, Rosie.
His lovely wife.
Dark 74, 60 and 1. Rosie 80, 54 and 1. Then we have a tie with Doug and Corey at 84, 50 and 1. Then we got Dave, everybody's favorite Niner, whatever Corey calls him, Gay Bay or something. 85, 49 and 1. Then we got Ray's 87, 47 and 1. And myself, still the leader, 93, 41 and 1.
What about 85, 49 and 1, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You're only 8 games behind, so good luck.
Isn't that fun? Just
I better
hit
go
the
to
controller.
No, you're not allowed to go to church.
No, we said that already. You're banned from church. We said that.
But God needs me.
No.
No. The 49ers need God this week.
Yeah, the 49ers need God, not you.
Well, we beat the Rams once.
Because the
do it
Rams were
again?
idiots.
Yeah, the Rams were idiots that day.
We might beat them again. You never know.
Y'all need to worry about Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle's a dangerous team.
But we don't play that the last day, the last game.
All right, everybody, it's time for me to sing. I apologize in advance. The greatest Sega system in the world, the Sega Saturn. And if you don't know what the Sega Saturn is, go punch it. Today he returns. He will punish those who do not play seriously. The botted bodies were never... They play tennis and karaoke, float around in clubs. Aren't there more serious things to do? Those who do not play with respect. He questions them deep inside their hearts. The New Orleans Saints. Sega Sashio, Sega Sashio. You must play Sega Saturn. Those who do not commit themselves to extreme gaming will find their bodies severely beaten. Sega Sashio, Sega Sashio. You must play Sega Saturn. By the way, this is the third year in a row I've had to sing this song, by the way. From the white clouds floating in the great blue sky to the bowling red bloodshed I feel scheming. Those who give up halfway through, the battered bodies will never forget. Sega Sashio, Sega Sashio. You must play Sega Saturn. Sega Sashio, Sega Sashio. You must play Sega Saturn. And there we go, the song is done. Yay. Now, of course, with that being said, we're not gonna go recap college from this past week because we're gonna talk about the playoff in a minute, but we have to talk about one football game in particular that, if you did not watch ESPN Monday, something was said that kind of may cause some fights in the locker room. And Corey, you and me played together. I don't think I've ever heard what was about to be said. After the Bears-Bengals game, Bears won, points galore, 47-42. But the Bengals running back pretty much cut out his defense and said, we need to learn how to finish fucking games. And he did say the F word. He said it twice. I'm going to say this as somebody who played football in high school. I could not imagine somebody on my team saying that publicly to reporters and in front of the national media. You know, usually you hear, oh, we'll get him next time, all that. But you know, behind closed doors, they're saying, you goddamn motherfucking piece of dog shit. Learn how to fucking tackle. And the Bengals are off this week, but I'm going to say this. This Bengals team, as much as the Cowboys defense has issues, at least the Cowboys have a functioning head coach. The Bengals have no functioning head coach, no functioning defensive coordinator. They look like, I'm going to say this, the Bengals might be firing their entire staff because that's 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. Your offense has put up 39 and 42 points, and you fucking blew it! You are the biggest clowns in the NFL this year. Yes, I know the Saints are statistically the worst team. But the Bengals, how do you blow those leads? I know your defense was bad last year. We talked about it. We felt sorry for Joe Burrow, who was having an MVP-like season and got fucked because of his defense. This year, the defense is even worse. And I hate to say this, I went through my fantasy teams. You know, my fantasy team I'm in. Nobody, people have the New Orleans Bengals head coach runs the offense. He is doing okay. Does he keep his job, though? Oh, hell no. That motherfucker getting fired. The only way he saves his job is if the Bengals offense can win every game this coming season the rest of the way. Because it ain't going to be your defense. Bengals, and this goes to the Cowboys as well, offensively, you're going to have to get 45 points a game to win. That's the only way that's happening. And yes, I'm still wired up on energy drink. You're getting the ultimate warrior, Doug Bear, tonight. Now, to the next team on the shoot squad. Washington Redskins. You might be the biggest, dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen this year. Corey says, I think I keep him. Fair enough. Now, I was not watching the game soundly, but my stepdad was. It's the start of the fourth quarter. You're losing 38-7. I gotta ask this question. Why the fuck did you keep Daniels in at quarterback? Why did you keep your starting quarterback in? You're losing 31 points. You're not making the comeback. And then he gets injured.
Because they're stupid as fuck.
Yeah, stupid as fuck's right. What's up, Doug Matthews says, I'm doing good. The Redskin quarterback's injured for the year. And remember a few years ago, the same thing happened to RG3. That's why his career was ruined. You may have just ruined this man's career, bro. Well, he won't be back till next year.
Both of them.
And I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
If I, in the Skins, you got to think as well, your field is cursed. Because almost every fucking injury has happened there the last few years. Whew. Lastly, before I pass it on to somebody else, Houston Texans. Your quarterback is out this week, so he will not be starting. Okay. What if you two talk about the trades that happened yesterday?
Dumb. I got one. The Jets. How you gonna trade your best player, Sauce Gardner, to the Jets? Are you dumb as fuck? Yeah, I know you're trying to rebuild you're trying to make the thing for the future, but why would you give your best player and the whole team for two first round picks? You could get out Aaron Rodgers. Why you give your best player?
Corey says
you got no defense now.
Hold on, Dave. Corey says, never know, man. Rosie says it's the crazy nerds, and then Corey says 33-yard line at FedEx Field. Yes, it's cursed. Okay, Dave, continue.
Yep. Alright, so the Jets. How you gonna trade Sauce Gardner? That's your best defense player. You guys are screwed now. I know you're down what? You're 7, 8, 9, some shit like that. I get that. But why would you give up your best defense player? That makes no sense. But I get
Draft
it.
stock.
You guys are playing for the future, but I don't. What's common sense? What are they smoking in New York? What are we doing? We need common sense here.
No, fair enough.
Travis.
Travis, you got anything to add before we talk about college football's insanity?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my sorry ass Packers.
Go ahead.
You lose your tight end for the year. You went to go talk to the Raiders to get one of their tight ends. Didn't happen. So you sign people to your fucking practice squad.
Yep.
What are y'all doing? Luke Musgrave is now got to step up. And every time he catches the ball, he can't run on his two goddamn feet. It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
I'm going to say something about Doug's Cowboys.
Go ahead.
Yes, y'all probably did win the trade deadline because the trade deadline was this year.
We got 3 players.
But the worst part of the Cowboys defense is the secondary.
Yeah,
Tatum
we didn't get
no
nobody in the
secondary
secondary.
You got a defensive tackle and a linebacker.
I'll eat that in a minute, Matt. Yes, I don't know what we're doing there, but there's one more thing we got to discuss before we get to college, and that's the draft order. If you've not seen it yet, this is the draft order if the season were to end today. The Saints would have the number 1 pick, followed by the Titans, the Jets, the Miami Dolphins, the Giants, Browns, Raiders, Bengals, Washington, and Baltimore rounding up the top 10. And currently, right now, there are 4 teams in the first round that do not have a pick. The Falcons, because they traded it to Atlanta. Green Bay, because they traded it to Dallas. Jacksonville, because they traded it to Cleveland. And the Colts, because they traded it to the Jets.
Yo,
now,
can I say one thing about the Dolphins?
Go ahead. Oh, yeah, we got to mention that.
You gotta need to fire the whole motherfucking crew. You guys are retarded as fuck. Trade the whole. No, sorry, that's the offensive word. Sorry,
no, it's not. It's accurate.
Now. Alright, you guys are dumb. Yo, that whole offensive crew and coach need to be fired. You guys are dumb as fuck. Mike Daniel, you suck as a coach. You need to go back as defense coach. You guys, that's what you're good at.
Ooh.
And you trade you and everyone who trades to the Eagles, man, stop trading to the damn GM of the Eagles.
Fans announced they ain't firing anyone to the end of the season.
And you know what's even worse about the Dolphins?
That's to be banned.
They're at least stuck with them. They're stuck with Tua.
Yep.
At least for another year.
Yep. Now,
unless someone buys his contract.
If they cut him, they have a dead cap space of $31.8 million.
Whew, that's a lot of money.
Oh, damn. Oh, they suck that we had them.
Yes. Now, to the most important thing, college football fans. The playoff standings were announced yesterday, so here are the top 25. Tennessee, 25. Pittsburgh, 24. Washington, 23. Missouri, 22. Michigan, 21. Iowa, 20. Ooh. USC, 19. Miami, 18. Georgia Tech, 17. Villanova, 16. Louisville, 15. The Virginia Cavaliers, 14. Utah, 13th. The first 2 teams out of the playoffs, Oklahoma and Texas at 12 and 11. The rest of us teams are in the playoffs as of now. Notre Dame at 10th. Oregon at 9th. Texas Tech at 8, BYU at 7, Ole Miss at 6, Georgia at 5, Alabama at 4, Texas A&M at 3, Indiana 2, and Ohio State 1. All I gotta say is I cannot believe Notre Dame somehow cracked the top 10. However,
well, it's because everybody lost.
Yeah, everybody lost, and all losses were at least good by 4 points combined. But here's the interesting thing, viewers. If the players were to start today, here's what they would look like. The teams with the bye: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama. Remember, if you win your conference, you get an automatic bid. So, one matchup will be Notre Dame against BYU, Battle of God. Virginia Cavaliers would take on Ole Miss, the Battle of the South. Oregon versus Texas Tech, Battle of We Got Money. And then Memphis, yes, a team not even ranked, but they can win their conference and they would get in. Memphis would have to play Georgia, as I like to call it, get sacrificed to a dog.
Oh, can we make an early prediction of who we think is going to win?
Out of that, who?
Oh, for each game.
No, because those games are not technically happening yet.
The only game I see that's Memphis, that don't count.
Yeah, that Memphis would just be happy to be there. Well, here's the thing. Memphis still might not make it.
Not just saying because I don't like UVA. UVA is going to get their ass whooped by Ole Miss.
Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. Some comments. Jets got 7 first-round picks over the next 3 years, Corey says. Buddy Matt says, oh, Doug, I'm currently at urgent care getting a second opinion. Still got my voice completely back and coughing my head off now. Well, Matt, watch us there, and you'll be entertained. And then Corey says, Fins announced they ain't firing anyone till after the season. Now, here's the thing, though, and this is why I want to bring up Memphis. Memphis still might not get it because Navy could still steal that spot. The Mean Green team could still steal that spot. And guess what? JMU, if they went out and get some help by having Navy lose, having Mean Green lose, having Memphis lose, JMU could get in from the Sun Belt of all things. Corey says Virginia did better versus Washington State compared to Ole Miss in back-to-back weeks. Just saying.
It still don't matter. Every time UVA plays, they're favored by a lot, and they barely win games.
All right. Whew. Can you tell I'm still hyping? We haven't even got to our picks yet. So let's get to the picks for this week. First, we're going to head to college. Game 1, ironically enough, involves Memphis. Tulane against Memphis. Memphis needs this win to keep any hopes of a playoff spot alive. Tulane just wants to shock the system and get a big win here. So give me Tulane over Memphis.
I got Memphis.
Yeah, I got Memphis.
And Corey's agreeing with me with Tulane. Holy shit. Game number 2. Northwestern versus USC. Northwestern needs this win to become bowl eligible. USC needs this win and some help to keep any hope of a playoff dream alive. But I'm afraid I got some bad news. Mike Greeny will be happy because Northwestern will get a win on Saturday. Give me Northwestern.
All right, Doug. Let me try in next.
Give me USC.
Corey's got USC as well. Dave, what about you?
USC.
Wow, I'm on my own on that one. Interesting. Up next, Texas Tech and BYU. This has big playoff implications. If BYU wins this, that will pretty much hurt Texas Tech's chances of making the playoff. But Texas Tech used all that college money they have to buy a team. Give me Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, Texas Tech.
Corey's going with BYU. All right. Up next, a game that means absolutely nothing, but the wheel of fate decided to give it to us anyway. Clemson versus Florida State. Oh, God. You know, if this was week 1, I would have said, this could be for the ACC. But here we are in week 11. This is just to see who can make a bowl game, maybe. Give me Clemson. Do I really trust the pick? No, I trust flypaper on my ass more than Clemson at this point. But Florida State is not really that better either.
Give me Clemson, because at least they can win
Football.
an ACC game.
Yeah, Corey's got Clemson as well. We all got Clemson. All right, game number 5. UConn against the team that just beat Clemson, Duke. Yeah, I know. Weird game by the wheel. UConn and Duke. Give me UConn. If this was a basketball matchup, that'd be hell of a more interesting.
Give me UConn.
UConn all around. Oh, except for Corey. He's taking Duke. And then the last game of week 11, Texas A&M and Missouri. This is for playoff implications. This is for the SEC implications. Normally, Texas A&M falls off the planet by this point, but they haven't. They've been playing great football still. They have not looked like the teams of old that fall off the face of the earth. So with that being said, give me Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas A&M.
2 for Texas.
Yep.
What about you, Dave?
Texas A&M.
All right, Texas A&M, and Corey will give us his. So that leaves us with the games for next week, because I spun them at the wheel when I was at Walmart. And all I got to say is, you may like the games, you may not. Not Texas A&M. Okay. Here are the games for week 12. Georgia versus Minnesota. Let me rephrase that, sorry. Oregon versus Minnesota. Georgia versus Texas. Virginia versus Duke. Michigan State against Penn State. UNLV versus Utah State.
What the fuck?
And Boise State against San Diego State.
Wow.
Random.
Yeah, like I said, the whale hates us on occasions. Now we can get to the NFL, baby! By the way, like Travis said earlier, Kraft is out injured, so he's out for the season, so fix your fantasy lineup. Be at UVA for the weight game Saturday. Nice! Enjoy it, Corey. By the way, teams with a bye this week. Chiefs, Bengals, Cowboys, and Titans. If you have any of them on your fantasy team, please fix it so you can be ready for this week. Game number 1, tomorrow night at Mile High City, where you get high to make the girls pretty. It is the Denver Broncos against the Raiders, and I'm just going to say this. It's a short week. It's Amazon Prime. Anything can happen, but Geno Smith leads the league in interceptions, if I recall. So, Broncos have a great defense. The Broncos offense will try to fuck them over, but Broncos win this game at home. Give me the Broncos. And Corey's got the Broncos. Dave?
I got the Broncos.
Alright. So, Travis, who do you and the other guys have?
I got the Broncos.
Alright.
Dark, Corey. Oh, you already said Corey. Dark Rays has the Broncos. Rosie has the Raiders.
What the fuck?
Yep, told you.
Does Rosie want to go in the basement again?
I gotta do all my team, all my fantasy team. They all got bye weeks.
I feel like I want to choke now after hearing that. Oh God, and we only have one game. Game number 2, which is Sunday morning at 9:30 over in Europe. It is the Falcons and the Colts. Colts lost to the Steelers, but Colts are still in control of the 1 seed in their own destiny. Atlanta almost beat New England, but almost only counts in 2 things. Well, 3 things. Horseshoes, hand grenades, and being able to pull out so you don't get your girlfriend or wife pregnant. I think the Colts bounce back. Atlanta's up and down team. You don't really know what to think about Atlanta. Colts have a lot of better weapons. I don't think Sauce Gardner's going to be playing them for this week, but probably next week. So give me the Colts. Falcons are just bad. Corey says Colts. Penix is shit.
Damn.
Tell us how you really feel. Travis, who do you and the other guys have? And then we'll get to Dave.
Well, Rosie has the Falcons.
Okay, I can't drink any alcohol because of my pain medication, Rosie. Stop.
Well, we all got the Colts other than that.
Okay. And Dave, what about you?
Colts. I got the Colts.
Alright, I'm just going to say this. If the Raiders and Falcons win, Rosie needs to buy a lottery ticket.
No, she went to church.
No, they don't go to church. That's Dave's reasoning. Up next, we're in Chicago, home of the Bears, as they take on the Giants. Giants have too many injuries, but the Bears have no defense after looking what happened last week. But their offense is somewhat decent. I don't trust the Bears' offense, but Giants have too many injuries. I'll take Chicago here at home. Corey says Bears, but I hate the pick because the Giants have a better quarterback. That I agree.
Yes.
I know.
Dave, who do you got? Giants or Bears?
I got the Bears.
All right. Travis?
We all got the Bears.
All right. And now it's time for the game we all must watch to clean ourselves of sin. A game that we all have to watch because, particularly if you went out and voted. If you went out and voted, you should be forced to watch this game as punishment for leaving your house instead of just doing what I did. Sit at home and watch porn. Because it's better for you. At least you know who's getting fucked. And that is, of course, it is the Cleveland Browns against the New York Jets. It's a super goddamn tank ball game! Woo, 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 woo. Travis, sound the alarms too, man. Shit, we all gotta sound the alarms. Woo, 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 woo. Because this could decide the #1 pick. Now, Doc told me earlier and said this was one of his hardest games. How? The Jets traded everybody away. They traded everybody. Yes, I know the Browns don't have an offense, but you know what the Browns do have? A goddamn defense.
A defense.
So guess what? Give me Cleveland to win the game. Corey says Cleveland because even though they are shit, they are less shit than the Jets. Ain't nothing wrong with that statement. Dave?
I got the Browns.
All right, Travis and the other knuckleheads?
We all got the Browns.
Oh, wow. Rosie did something
Cleveland
smart.
rocks.
Yeah, Cleveland Rock. Honest to you, this was my hardest pick because
Yep.
Patriots almost lost to Atlanta, but they're still looking good. Probably one of the most surprising teams this year. Buccaneers still look good, still control their own division, but they got a lot of injuries. 2 of their players were not at practice today, who we all thought might have been back after the bye, so their status is questionable. But it is in Tampa. The weather's going to play a key factor. I am taking Tampa Bay to win at home in a close game. Give me the Bucks to go pirating on the Patriots' booty. Dave?
You know, I got the Pats.
Alright, Pats. Alright, Corey says Patriots. Trayvon Henderson finally breaks out and has a great game. Alright, 2 for the Patriots. Travis, who does you and everybody else have?
Let's see. Rosie and I have the Bucks.
Alright.
Dark and Rays have the Patriots.
I can understand that. This, like I said, this was probably one of the harder games for this week. Now, at least it's because both teams are good. It's not like the Browns and Jets where both teams are ass. Granted, if you had a hard time picking the Browns and Jets, just give up on football. Just give up on having children. Just give up on life. Just go live on a rock.
That's why he's in the basement.
Up next, and I'm going to say this right now. If anybody picks the home team in this game, I'm taking my boot that I wear for my foot, and I'm shoving it up your ass. The Buffalo Bills are on the road against the Miami Dolphins. Miami, you have nothing. You don't have... Your coach sucks. Your team sucks. Your cheerleaders are ugly. Your fans are ugly. Flipper decided to not even come out anymore. Flipper literally said, you know what? No, I'm staying home. Because Flipper's like, I had enough of this shit. You're not only making Dan Marino cry, you're making Hootie and the Blowfish cry, you're making 80 old women cry, you're making Dan Sula cry, you're making Seaward cry. So give me the Bills. Corey's also got the Bills winning. Travis, who do you and everyone else have? And if anyone said Miami, I swear to God.
No, we all said the Bills.
Alright, Dave?
I got the Bills.
I'm about to say, Dave, don't pull your bullshit there.
Don't put your bullshit there, because I will literally buy a ticket to go to New York City and whoop your ass.
Damn.
Like I said, I'm on an energy drink. You're getting the Ultimate Warrior, Doug. Up next, it's the battle of the Purple People Eaters as the Ravens go to Minnesota. Well, we can say one thing: a team in purple's gonna win. Woohoo! Now the question is, which one? Vikings looked good in that upset win over the Lions. Ravens won a game they needed to win, but it was against fucking Miami. I can beat Miami. Travis can beat Miami. Corey can beat Miami. Dave can beat Miami. My cat could beat Miami. So not really that goddamn impressive. But you're back. Maybe. Ravens do have the better weapons, but I am worried because of the fact that Minnesota is sneaky good. But I'm taking Baltimore here on the road to get the W. Corey's got the W, got the Ravens getting a W as well. Dave, who do you got? Ravens or Vikings?
I got the Vikings.
I can respect that. Travis?
Dark also has the Vikings, and we all have the Ravens.
Alright. Up next, we only got 2 1 o'clock games left. Now, If this was me playing as them, they would win the game. However, it's not. We're heading to North Carolina as the Panthers take on the Saints. Well, Saints, you're the worst team in the league. You hold the #1 pick right now. You have no quarterback, no running back, no wide receiver, no tight end, no offensive line, no defensive line. The voodoo magic's not working. Your head coach is getting screwed over because Carr retired, so that fucked up the entire playbook. Your kicker sucks. Most of the women there are more worried about getting the Mardi Gras beads at this point. At this point, Saints, the only way you're winning is if all your female friends show up and flash their titties at the Panthers. And even then, I don't think you'll win because most of North Carolina's for gay people.
Yep.
So, give me the Panthers too because the Panthers hate titties. Kitty goes meow. And Corey agrees, Kitty goes meow. Dave, who do you got, Panthers or the Saints?
The Panthers.
All right, Travis.
We all got the Panthers.
All right, moving on. We're headed to Houston as the Texans welcome in the Jags. Jags just got a come from behind win over the Raiders. Houston looks like shit. The starting quarterback will be out, so it will be General Mills starting for them. No, not the cereal. That would be actually if it was the cereal. If it was actually the cereal, they would probably win. Give me the Jags. Texans having a sophomore slump this year. They went from being a good playoff team to shit. Dave, what about you?
The Jags or Texans?
Yep.
This is. You know what? I got the Jags.
2 for the Jags, and Corey's got the Texans. Corey, I gotta ask, Juan, to see what your reasoning is there. Travis, what about you and the others?
Rays also has the Texans, and then we all have the Jags.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask Rays when I talk to him tomorrow or later tonight. Why the fuck did you pick the Texans? Up next, Seahawks and the Cardinals. Well, the Seahawks just destroyed Washington's hopes and dreams. Cardinals actually looked like they had an offense. Oh, wait. They played the Dallas Cowboys that doesn't have a defense. So give me the Seahawks here. Seahawks actually know how to play football. They actually have a defense. Besides, Jacob Brissett may have had a good game once, but he's not going to have a good game back-to-back weeks.
How do you know? Anything possible.
Did you not just see what Seattle did to Washington? They committed a crime in Washington.
Okay, what are they playing? Arizona or Seattle?
Seattle.
Seattle. Oh.
And Corey's got Seattle as well. Oh, Dave's about to be on that bullshit.
Yep. Well, Rays got the Cardinals.
Well, right. Oh, well, then Dave won't be alone But who does everyone else have besides Rays?
And the rest of it, Seattle.
Seattle. All right.
You know what?
Dave.
I see the upset here. If they can play how they played against the Cowboys, the cow bitches, and they can stop Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but
I see them.
Dave.
Chance.
Seattle has a defense. Dallas doesn't.
But it's any game. Okay, it's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but then sometimes you have to be realistic. That'd be like saying you're going to pick the Jets.
Okay, look at the Titans when they beat the Cardinals.
Yeah,
exactly.
Guess what? The Titans had to get it win one. You know why? Because even a blind squirrel can find a nut.
But I see the Cardinals upsetting the Seahawks.
No. I know why Dave's saying that. Because he wants the Cardinals to win, and then the Niners win, so Niners can get that first place back. That's what it is.
We're in third place, so...
Yeah, but if the Seahawks lose and you beat the Rams, you move up. So that's what it is. He's picking for rivalry. He doesn't really have faith in the Cardinals. That's what it is. Case in point.
You know what it is?
Rams and Niners.
That just means he don't have faith in his 49ers.
Exactly.
I don't with Niners.
So, Dave, tell us why we should pick the Niners. With all the injuries, with all the not that great of a defense.
Chris McCaffrey. Kyle Sanders sold his soul to the devil. So so we get injuries. So CMC can stay healthy for a season. He sold his soul to the devil.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Since you're picking the 49ers, I guess I'll go ahead and say I got some bad news for you. Puka Nacua. Devontae Adams playing really well. The Rams in general playing very well.
Yeah, but they were playing good when we played the first time.
Okay.
Guess that was then. This is now.
I got some bad news for you.
And we're playing home now.
The Rams are a lot. What y'all playing? What, week 2, week 3?
Week 2.
Early in the season.
The Rams are a lot better than week 2.
Yeah.
To me, right now, the Rams are probably the favorite to win the NFC. Fuck the Bucs. They're too injured.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Rams. I'm sorry.
Rams,
the 49ers don't have a secondary like y'all used to. The 49ers.
Corey says MVP candidate Matthew Stafford gets another win. Travis, who does everyone else have?
Rosie's got the 49ers, and we all got the Rams.
Oh, Dave's not alone. He's got Rosie with him. Oh, Notre Dame won in basketball tonight. Okay. We beat a score I never heard of. And guess what?
We've got to do Clown of the Week too.
Oh, no. I said the Bengals were the Clown of the Week.
Oh, mine is Boise State for losing to a D2 school in basketball.
Yep, Boise State did lose to a D2 team. Yeah, they played in a mall or something?
I don't know, but they lost.
Yep. Dave, who's your Clown of the Week? Because I didn't give you that chance. Who's your Clown of the Week?
You know what? Fucking SU football team losing to Bill Belichick at the Carry Dome.
He went with that one. I love it. Now, as far as for my pick for this one, I'm afraid I got some bad news. The Rams are a bad team. Matthew Stafford's a bad man. And the only good thing about California is the Rams. Give me the Rams to win. Up next, and a game that, unfortunately, if you live in Virginia, Travis, come here. I got to cry on your shoulder because we got to sit through this game because it's the doubleheader this weekend.
Great.
We got to watch the Lions and the Redskins. No.
Great.
I don't want to.
I'm not watching that game.
Can
somebody come to my house and kick me in the nuts, please? So I can go to the hospital and say my nuts busted open and there's blood everywhere.
See the hot nurses?
Yeah.
I understand for us that this is because of the bullshit with Virginia and the Redskins. But I'd rather watch the Rams than the fucking 49ers.
I would too. That'd be better. That's actually a playoff game, playoff matchup.
But ain't that worldwide though?
No, if you live in Virginia, you're stuck with Lions and Skins or Detroit. If you live anywhere else in the world, I think you're getting the Rams and 49ers.
I'm about to look right now.
It's bullshit because we're either stuck with the Steelers, the Ravens, the Cowboys, or the Redskins.
Oh, Atlanta.
One is the Dolphins and Bills. Oh, the Giants and Chicago Bears.
I didn't even look this week.
Yeah, I don't know who did it.
Fox at 8 o'clock. But Fox on 4:30 is the Rams and 49ers at 4:30.
Lucky you.
It's on TV because they're hardly on TV in New York, you know.
Yeah, I got Detroit side. Redskins don't have too many injuries. Mariota's going back in. Give me Detroit. Travis, who do you and everybody else have?
We all got Detroit.
All right.
What do you guys not watch TV at 8 o'clock?
I am looking
8 o'clock, everybody gets the same
game,
thing.
CBS.
Wow.
CBS early. We get the Patriots and the Bucks.
Okay, that's a good game.
And then 5. Let's see. Wait, what the fuck?
You got no good nothing?
I think CBS done fucked up.
What a surprise at CBS.
Maybe it's. Let's see.
Stitch in the back.
This is not.
Well, since we all got the trade, I'm going to get to the Sunday night game while you keep looking that up. It is the Steelers and Chargers. Both these teams need a win. Yes, Pittsburgh's leading their division. Chargers, after looking good at 3-0. Kind of falling off the face of the planet, but, they got to worry about Denver. And they're trying to stay in the playoff race as well with a wild card situation. It is in L.A. But here's the thing. I had a hard time with this game. This was my second hardest game. Because you don't know what you're getting with each team right now. Both teams have a few injuries. Both teams, have had up and down year this year. But both teams are alive in the playoff hunt. And I'm kind of going based on this just because of the more veteran experience. Here, I am taking Pittsburgh to win on the road over the Chargers. Go, Steelers, go. Pittsburgh's going to win the game. Here we go. I'm not going to say Steelers are going to the Super Bowl, but the Steelers will win. Dave, who do you got, Steelers or Chargers?
I got the Chargers.
All right, 1-1. 1-1, interesting. And Corey's got the Chargers as well. Now, Travis, what games air on our area at 1 and 4 o'clock? Because I know that's what you were looking at.
Alright, so CBS, Patriots, Bucks.
Okay.
Fox, early, we get Baltimore, Minnesota. And then we unfortunately get Detroit, Washington.
Okay, I'm just going to say this before you get to the picks for the Steelers Chargers. Why are the 1 o'clock games we're getting way better than the 4:25? Because at least the Ravens and Vikings, both teams are the same. And it's going to be at least fun to see Lamar Jackson do shit.
Dave, I feel sorry for you. Fox early, you get Giants, Bears.
Oh, God. And he gets Bills, Dolphins. At 1 o'clock.
I don't watch though. I got the red zone.
You got red zone, so fuck you.
I got all the games.
I
go back and forth.
So with that being said, Travis, who do you and everyone else have for the Steelers Chargers?
You get my pick, right?
Yeah, you got the Chargers. Yep.
All right.
I have the Steelers. Rosie has the Steelers. Rays has the Steelers. Dark has the Chargers.
Yeah, I feel like this was a hard pick because both teams are kind of similar to me. So I feel like you don't hate the pick whoever you picked in this game.
With the running game.
And now
I'm gonna say it right now, Chargers lose because of Joe Alt.
Yeah, I agree. I know they're missing some people on the offensive line, the Chargers. I know they made a trade to get somebody to replace them, but this gets us to the last game of Week 10. Monday night,
Hoorah.
Eagles at Packers. Eagles coming off a bye. Green Bay coming off a heartbreaking loss. But more than that, they lost their best player in Kraft for the rest of the season, who was playing very well. He was putting up great fantasy numbers. He actually won me a lot of games this week, this season in fantasy. I hate losing him.
Yep.
Because now I got to depend on the Eagles tight end to carry me the rest of the way. And one other tight end I picked up, I think, from the Giants. God help me. So, we're going to before we get to Travis, Corey has the Eagles. Now, Travis, tell us. You're going to go last. You're going last? Okay. Dave, who do you have, Eagles or Packers?
You know what? Fuck those Eagles. From Packers, I'll sit here.
Upset, okay. So 1-1. Here's the thing. I wanted to pick Green Bay, but I'm like, they just lost their best player in Kraft. I know somebody's going to say, oh, he's not the best player. I'm sorry. No, he was the best player because he was putting more fantasy points up than the wide receivers. And that was Jordan Love's security blanket. Jordan Love loved passing to Kraft.
Yep.
So he doesn't have that security blanket. That's a problem. The Packers' offense can't get the running game going. The defense has been inconsistent. And if you need any proof, the defense lost to the Browns and the offense starts playing. You lost to Carolina because the offense didn't show up. And you tied the Cowboys, who you should have beat because the Cowboys have no defense. But the problem also I'm seeing, and I don't want to bring this up because we're only in Week 10, but Corey says, just don't think Josh Jacobs gets going against Philly is my big issue. Here's my thing. Remember that trade that happened? We gave Green Bay, the Parsons, we got a pick and somebody else. Since that trade's happened, Parsons has not showed up for Green Bay defensively. He only had 1 tackle last week. The game against Dallas, he only had the 1 sack. That did save the game for Green Bay, because if that sack doesn't happen, Dallas gets the touchdown. The game against Cleveland, again, he doesn't show up. And he needs to show up this weekend, next week, or guess what? Green Bay ain't winning. And I don't see Green Bay winning because the defense is inconsistent. The running game can't get going. Kraft is out. So I'm taking Philadelphia to win this game. And I'm just going to say this as well. Philly, I'm just going to say it now. Congratulations on winning the division, because Dallas has no defense, and the Giants and Redskins are banged up to hell and back. So you got the easiest division to win besides Tampa. But I'm taking the Eagles here. Travis, to you and everybody else.
Everybody else has got the Eagles.
Oh, wow. Damn, Dave is on his own at the moment. But are you taking Green Bay, or are you going to take Philly, Travis? So let's hear your thing.
Losing Kraft hurt. Defense sucks. Coach sucks. Organization sucks. But you know what? I still love them. But they ain't winning this game. They ain't stopping the running game. They ain't doing that. And you know what? I ain't even gonna fucking pick them. Until they can show me something different. I'm picking the Eagles.
Oh, wow. Well, that worked for you last year. So let's see if it works again this year. But damn, Dave, you're on your own on this one. Let's see if it works out. So that is this week in picks for college and NFL. But let's look ahead to NFL next week. In week 11, the Thursday night game is the Jets and Patriots. Oh, dear God.
Oh, Jesus.
The Sunday morning game next week in week 11. Can somebody make sure I don't wake up for this one, please? Redskins at Dolphins at 9:30 in the morning.
No, God.
I don't want to watch that. Nope. I think I'll sleep in that week. Then we have the Packers on the road against the Giants.
Woohoo.
We have the Dave's 49ers will be on the road against the Cardinals.
Oh.
My mom's Ravens will be on the road against the Browns. Sunday night is the Lions and Eagles in week 11. And then, unfortunately, week 11 Monday Night Football, it's a shitty game for draft standing and for two teams who think they're still playoff caliber teams when they're fucking not. It is my Cowboys against Corey's Raiders. I'm sure me and Corey will discuss what song I'm going to have to sing for that week. Please don't make it a rap song, because I don't really feel like rapping. 1 o'clock, that's going to be a big matchup. Seahawks and Rams at 4:05 will be a big matchup in week 11. Chiefs and Broncos at 4:25 will be a big matchup as well. And by the way, we actually have a few tank bowls as well. Besides the Skins and Dolphins, that's a 9:30 tank bowl. I have a feeling I'm going to be up for that one just because I hate my goddamn life.
What's week 12 games?
We'll get to that in a minute, but we had the Texans and Titans. That's a tank bowl.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, horrible.
We have, Bears and Vikings. So we only have 2 tank bowls next week. Skins and Dolphins and Texans Titans. But looking ahead to week 12 real quick, because Dave asked. Week 12 Amazon game is Bills and Texans. Rosie and Doc's Giants take on the home against the Browns. That would be a tank bowl game. My Cowboys will be at home against the Eagles, so I get to see us get murdered at 4:25. Because they're going to show that, because it's either that or Falcons and Saints. You're going to be seeing a murder in week 12. The question is, which one's it going to be?
We played the Browns.
Sunday night will be Buccaneers and Rams, and then Monday night, week 12, will be Panthers at 49ers. That actually has a playoff implication a bit.
See, it's Christian McCaffrey return back to the Carolina too.
Well, no, the game's in San Francisco.
Oh, well, yeah, well. He's playing, yeah. Wow.
Now-
Monday Night Football game.
Yep. Now I have one more bonus announcement to discuss, and I'm going to say it again for next week when we do it. Week 11, I don't have to do a Madden video with the Saints because they are off in Week 11. So we're going to do something a little bit interesting for Week 11 picks. Whichever team is favored, so let's say we all pick the Patriots. I will force win a victory for the Patriots in Madden. And then let's say Bengals Steelers. We have what, 7 people in our pick league? 7 or 8? 7. So here's what's going to happen for the Week 11 show. Who's ever got the most picks by all people, they will be getting a forced win in Madden next week. To make it interesting. And just to show you guys how my season's gone before we go, in the NFC, the Cowboys are 9-0, leading the East. The Packers are 7-1 in the North. In the South, the Saints lead that at 9-3. And in the West, the San Francisco 49ers lead that at 8-1. I should point out, just for shits and giggles, in the NFC North, Green Bay is 7-1. After that, Minnesota's 3-5. The Bears are 2-6, and the Lions are 2-6. In the East, Dallas is 9-0, followed by Washington at 4-5, Giants 3-6, and Eagles 2-6. The South, Saints are 9-0, followed by Tampa Bay at 5-3, Atlanta 4-4, and Carolina 3-6. And in the West, the Niners lead that, like I said, at 8-1, and then it's the Seahawks 3-5, and then the Cardinals and the Rams at 2-6. The wild card teams at the moment, and you're going to laugh at this, would be Tampa Bay, Atlanta, and Washington. And in the AFC, just to show how broken this game is, Baltimore's undefeated at 8-0. Leading the North, followed by the Bengals at 5-4, Browns 4-4, and Steelers 3-5. In the South, the Titans and Colts are tied 5-4, with the Texans at 4-4 and the Jaguars 3-5. In the East, the Bills lead that at 6-2, followed by the Patriots 6-3 by Travis. Dolphins are 2-7, and the Jets are 0-8. And Corey's Raiders lead the West at 8-0, followed by the Broncos at 3-6, Chargers 3-6, and the Chiefs 2-7. All right, but that's that, guys. I will be streaming again in a little bit to do the game where I had to play as the Saints. We'll have to take on Carolina, so see that in a bit. But until then, thank you for joining us, and see you all next time, folks. Goodbye, everybody.